everybody, welcome to my place. It's Bethany. I'm here to teach a balance class today. Please join me by grabbing a sturdy chair or maybe a chair that you feel comfortable sitting in to stretch and warm up. And then when we stand, you can use a countertop, like I have a countertop, if you don't have a chair that you feel comfortable using. Okay, everybody, well, we are going to begin. So have a seat wherever you feel good. Make sure your feet are flat on the ground. We're gonna scoot to the back of whatever chair you're seated in. And to get started, we are going to inhale and exhale while rolling our shoulder blades up, back, and down. Good, do it again. Inhaling and exhaling, rolling those shoulder blades up, back, and down. Deep breath in and exhale out. At any time you feel like I'm going too fast for you or probably going too slow for you with some of you whippersnappers, you can certainly advance these exercises, or you can decrease these exercises and making them less strenuous for you. Deep breath in, inhale. And exhale. Good, everybody. From here, we're going to scoot out towards the edge of the chair, and we are going to slowly come up all the way from the chair. We are going to sit back down in the chair. So if I did that too fast for you, take your time. If you need to use your hands, take your time pushing yourself up and out of that chair. Take your time doing that. And then go ahead and sit back down. If it's easy for you and you don't need to use your hands, maybe bring your hands out in front and then stand all the way up and sit back down. And we'll do it again, all the way up and then sit back down. Again, for the people that need a little extra help, get situated, use those hands and slowly bring your butt. And if it's even hard for you to come all the way up, maybe you just bring your butt just a little bit up off the chair and then you sit back down. And you keep practicing this every day until your quads and hamstrings get stronger, your glutes get stronger, and then you can really get yourself up and out of that chair without using those hands. All right, a couple more. Up and then down. We're doing the wave like at a football game. The fans in a football stadium. Couple more. Good, and take your time if you need to, please. Inhaling and exhaling. Do it again. Good, everybody. Now take a breather, have a seat, and then from here, we're gonna stretch our hamstrings. So take that right leg out in front of you, and we're gonna slide our hand down. We're stretching the back of the thigh, so try to keep that leg as straight as possible. Draw that navel in, reach down, just to kind of get close to your toes if you can. If you can only get to your thigh, that's fine too. Do what feels good for you. And we're gonna hold that stretch. So ideally you wanna hold it 30 seconds if you can. In the video, maybe we're not holding it exactly 30 seconds, but if you wanna practice this stretch, go ahead and switch on your own, then 30 seconds, even 60 seconds will help increase your flexibility and stretch that hamstring muscle. Good, now when we're sliding our hand down, we wanna make sure we're not rounding our back, so try to keep that back flat. Slide that hand down, straightening out that thigh as best as we can. Reaching towards that toe. Let's see if I can do it. Ooh, that can be a tough stretch if you're not stretching all the time. Go ahead and bring that up. Good, everyone. Roll those shoulder blades up, back, and down again. From here, we're gonna lean towards the right. And we are going to lean towards the left. From here, we're gonna take our left hand on top of our right thigh, or right in the center, and we're gonna kind of pull it. We'll walk our feet together, pull that thigh towards the opposite thigh, looking over our right shoulder, straightening out our backs. And then we're going to switch sides. While we're doing this, we're remembering to breathe. Don't hold our breath. Good, everyone. From here, we're gonna come bringing our feet together. We're coming into cactus pose, I call it, or goalpost arms, and we're gonna do a little back bend back, drawing our navel in towards our spine. Good. And then from here, release that, bring those arms down, bring them up, and inhale. Mountain pose, and then exhale, heart center. Good, everyone. From here, we're gonna do eagle arm twist. And I do this in chair yoga. You're gonna take your right arm and twist it over your left arm, bringing your elbows up, out towards me. Breathing during this pose. Bringing those elbows up and out. Good, stretching our upper back, shoulders, release that. Let's do the other one, inhale. Exhale, wrap. If your arms are here, bring them up and out. Gaze forward, draw that navel in towards the spine. Breathe, stretching that upper back. Rear shoulder blades. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. So now we're gonna stand and do some standing exercises for the balance series. So make sure, again, your chair is sturdy and it's not wobbling around. Or if you wanna come to a countertop, you can use that as well. Ideally, we wanna make sure we're not gripping onto things. You wanna challenge yourself. You want to be able to progress and not be consistently holding on. But make sure you have something near you so you feel safe in case you do lose your balance. And we don't want you to fall. We just want you to get better. So here's me, here's my chair. We're going to start out by just taking our right leg and then swinging it up and back like a pendulum. Up and back. While we're doing this, we want to try to keep our shoulder blades up, back, and down. So if you're falling forward, come back so you're not leaning forward too much, using your weight to propel you forward, and controlling that leg movement up and back. Now, if you can, maybe you have one finger on the chair, maybe you have your hands hovering. Maybe if you need to, you hold on. Again, I'm near a counter. You can use that as well. And then when you're ready, I'm going to have you hold that leg up towards me. Tighten up that quadricep muscle. Hold it. Balance. Breathe. If you have your hand on the chair, maybe you take your hand off the chair for a little bit. Again, challenge yourself, or maybe it's just one finger, or again, the counter. Do what works for you. Good, everybody. And then drop that down. And we're gonna kind of walk our legs out, pedaling out our feet, up and back, inhaling and exhaling. Good, everybody. From here, we're gonna take our leg up and back again, same leg, up and back, swinging it up and back like that pendulum. Now this time, we're gonna stop and bring it towards the back and hold it. So again, if you're here, try to bring those shoulders back, try to keep that tummy in, breathe, 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 squeeze that glute muscle, tight, 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 and then go ahead and relax it down. We're gonna pedal out our feet again. Pedal out our feet. Breathing. Good, everybody. From here, we're gonna take that same leg and we're gonna step back and we're gonna step forward. Step backwards and step forward. Bend. You're gonna keep the leg straight in the back. You're gonna bend the knee in the front. Okay? So a little bit of agility training. or like you're squashing the bug, that you see a spider and you or an ant and squash it. Good, everybody, a couple more. Little lunge here, little step back, stretch that calf, little lunge. Now hold it in the back, hold it in the back. Bend that opposite knee, shoulder blades back and down. We're gonna hold that calf stretch. Okay, holding that calf stretch. So in case you can't see me because of the way the camera is, the foot's heels down in the back, the knee is bent in the front. Good. So it looks like that. So after you do that, bring that leg to meet the opposite leg and roll those shoulder blades back and down. Go ahead and roll them forward. And deep breath in and exhale out. Good, everybody. From here, we're gonna do those hip abductors. So we're gonna bring our leg to the side and then back down. I'm just gonna move this chair a little bit here. So to the side and back down. So we really wanna control this so we're not like this. Controlling it, taking your time, bringing your toes inward, heels back. Strengthening the outer thighs, strengthening your glute muscles. Again, working on the balance. We're on one leg. If you need to, you got your chair or you got a countertop. You got it all. Good. Couple more. Maybe you have a drink in one hand and the other leg goes out to the side. Do what works for you. Make it fun. Put on some music and you can dance a little bit while doing it. Good, everybody. Let's pedal out our feet again. Good, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Pedaling out those feet, exhale. Good, everybody. From here, we are going to repeat that. So bring that leg up, bring it back. So that whole thing. Let's do it again. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it back. Let's hold it up. Squeeze that quadricep muscle. Balance, balance, balance. Good. And then release that. Pedal out the feet again. Breathe. So we'll move through this a little bit quicker. Good. Pendulum legs swing up and back. Balancing. Good. And now hold it to the back. Hold that leg back. Squeeze the glutes. If you're falling forward, try to keep yourself back. Bring that tummy in. Bring those shoulders back. Breathe along with it. Good. And then release it. Pedal out the feet again. Up on those toes. Spreading those toes out. Strengthening those calves. Breathing. Kind of move your ankles around if you want to. Circle them around. Take your time. Good, everybody. And then from here, we're going to go into that squash the bug, bring it back. Squash the bug, bring it back. So bending in the front and then straighten the back. Bend in the front and then straight leg in the back. So we're stretching our calf. So again, it looks like this. Bend in the front, straighten the back. Maybe me moving didn't make any sense. Squash, straight, bend, and then keep that leg straight. Take your time, go at your own pace. Good, everybody. So pedal out those feet again. Do what works for you. Take your time. Breathe. You can swing those arms a little bit. You could have one hand on the chair, swing the other hand. Good. From here, we're going to do those hip adductors again. So if you need to, chair or counter, what works for you, and bringing that leg out to the side and down. Toes come in, okay? And we don't throw our leg out like that. We take our time, bringing it out and down. Inhale and exhale. So maybe it's a finger touch, holding on, or just having our hands hover, or maybe hands on the hips. Do what works for you. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Excellent, everybody. So then we'll do the other side, okay? So the other side of the chair, if you want to move to the other side of the chair or back to the counter space, whichever you have in your house that you feel good at. Again, make sure it's a sturdy piece of equipment that's not wobbling and you feel safe. Always make sure you feel safe. Okay, so just like we did on the other side, let's swing. Hopefully I'm not hitting something behind me. So swing as high as you can or as low as you can. Do what works for you. Take your time. Maybe it's just a little swing. Maybe it's a bigger swing. Make sure you're not falling forward, okay? So we're gazing forward. We're remembering to breathe. And then from here, we are holding our leg up. Hold it, hold it. Try to tighten your quadricep muscle. We're balancing, we're balancing, we're balancing. And then we're releasing it. Okay, so we'll go back up on those toes. Pedal out those feet. Good. And then from here, taking that same leg up and back again, up and back again. And this time, instead of holding it forward, we're gonna hold it backwards for hip extension. And when we hold it backwards, we're gonna squeeze our glute and we are gonna gaze forward. Are we ready? Okay. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze the glute. Make sure you're not falling forward, eyes forward. Maybe you take your hands off the chair, you balance, you squeeze your glute, you suck your tummy in. Perfect. And now you're ready. And release it. And again, pedal out those feet. How we doing out there? Is everybody keeping up with this balance series? We hope. Star 41, let us know if we can ever help you out with anything. You guys are amazing and you're doing awesome and you should all be so proud of yourself. Okay, from there, we did forward extension, hip extension, or flexion, extension. Now, from here, remember, the stomp the bug and then bring it back. We stomp the bug and we bring it back. Up, bend the knee, bring it back, straight leg in the back, bend the knee in front, bend, stomp the bug, bring it back. And make sure when you're bringing it back, again, your heels down on the ground, stretching that calf muscle. A couple more, everybody. Bend, and then bringing it straight behind you, stomp, and then back behind you. And if you bring your foot up off the ground, great. If you need to make just a little bit of a step, if I'm making too big of a step, then you make just a little bit of a step. If it's hard for you to lift your foot up off the ground, because I'm sure you say out there, wow, Sandra, wow, Bethany, easy for you to say. So if it's hard for you to bring your foot way off the ground, again, so it's a little bit of a step front and a little bit of a step back. Do what works for you. And now the hip adductor. Again, if you can bring your hands on your hips, wonderful. If you want to come to a counter and you do those exercises and you need to hold on, awesome. Pick a spot, catch your gaze, just like they say, catch your dristies, they call it in yoga. You want to sort of pick a spot on the wall. Sometimes they say on the floor in yoga, wherever the position you are. And then you just kind of want to pick that spot and it'll help you keep your balance a little bit better. Try to focus. If your eyes are looking all around, that balance is not going to be as easy as maybe if you kind of catch your gaze and sort of stare into outer space, as sometimes people say, and focus. And then take your time with that leg. Good, everybody, a couple more. Wonderful. And then we're going to rest. We're going to pedal out those feet. Good. We're going to breathe a little bit. Good, everybody. From here, let's repeat all that one more time on this leg, just like we did on the other leg. So when you are ready, back to that left leg, up and back, swinging that leg up and back. Good, everybody. Take your time. If it's just a little swing, it's just a little swing. If it's a bigger swing, then it's a bigger swing. Do what works for you, okay? From here, go ahead and hold it up, tighten that quad. If you want to, if you're bored with that, you can point and flex your foot a little bit, rotate that ankle. Maybe you switch it up a little bit. Good, and then you release that, and then you come up onto your toes again. Pedal out, pedal out, pedal out. And then from here, we'll repeat that, but we're gonna hold it backwards, remember? Extension, so up and then back again. It could be little, it could be big. Swinging to the back. And then if you can, hands off the chair. We'll do 4 more. I'm gonna bring my hands on my hips. 4. Breathe, remember, shoulders up and back. 2. And then 1, and then hold it back, hold it back. Squeeze your glutes, your butt muscle for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then from here, we're pedaling out those feet again. Pedal out the feet, pedal out the feet, pedal out the feet. Good, and then you can kind of shake it out if you want to. Take your time, breathing, inhaling, and exhaling. How's everybody doing? Okay, from here, everybody, remember, one more time, up and back, stomp the bug, squish the ant, squish the spider. If you don't like squishing bugs, maybe try to pick them up with your toes and then throw them out the window. See how that goes. Or maybe you could clean your floor with, put some paper towels on the bottom of your feet and you can clean up spots of spaghetti sauce off the floor. Couple more, everybody. Lean forward and then back. How about no hands? Whoops, as I walk into the chair. Good, everyone, and then stop right there. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, little pedal, little movement of the ankles. And then from here, we're gonna do it to the side. Those hip adductors, I'm just gonna move up a little bit to the side. Remember, toes are inward more. And remember, we're not throwing our leg out, we're controlling it. We're taking our time. Again, countertop, chair, whatever works for you. Good, we're breathing. We're focusing. If you want a little bit of a challenge, maybe you try this. If not, you hold on to the chair. Good, everyone, couple more. Can you touch your nose? Something silly. There you go. Good, everybody. Okay, take your time. Like I said, go at your own pace. Good, and then from here, deep breath in and exhale out. Good, everybody. We're gonna step to the back of our chair. I'll turn it, and then we are going to come up on the toes, and we are gonna squat back down. Come up on the toes, and then squat down. We wanna make sure that we are sitting back like we're gonna sit in a chair. And then our knees, we're not bending at the knees and the knees aren't going way over the toes, okay? So a couple more, do 4. You could come up and down and sit for 3, 2, and 1. Good, everybody, excellent. From here, let's walk it back and stretch our arms. Scoot this chair up a little bit, hands on the back of the chair. We're gonna try to keep our legs straight if we can, gazing down at the floor, arms straight, stretching those hamstrings back here, stretching our back, gazing at the floor. If you need to, you have a slight bend to your knee. You look down at the ground. We're breathing. And then from here we walk towards the back of the chair, and then we turn that chair around and we're gonna have a seat in the chair. Good, everybody. From here, let's go ahead and bring our arms up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Open those palms up, open that heart, shine that heart forward, gaze up at the ceiling. Good. And then from here, we come towards the edge of the chair again, And we are going to bring our hands to heart center, and we are going to bow and say namaste like we do in yoga, and have a wonderful day.
Okay, how about 10 seconds?
I need a tree.
You need a tree. Okay, go to the back tree. Or how about the sign? Ah. Okay, everybody, yeah. Maybe lightly touch the tree. Oh.
Just for reassurance.
Reassurance. Woo. Okay, ready? Woo, that looks good, everybody. Yes, how about 10 seconds?
Now the other one.
Yeah, try the other one for 10 seconds. Ooh, good. How about 5, 4, 3, 2.
How about one finger I'm using only?
Yes, there you go, Louise. Oh, good one. One finger. Just use your tongue now. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. That looks good. Woo! Okay, how about take the finger off for like 1 second? Almost. Yeah, that was great, Louise.